Good morning. Now you can hear me. Okay. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Yes, this is a morning. Well, it's morning here in Sweden. Welcome to the morning chill stream. We're going to talk about video games. I don't think I'm going to be playing much. We usually play games if you're not here. If you're watching this for the first time, we do a lot of video games. I mean, we just play games. Me and my other two co-hosts, we are three. The usual suspects, Grimskull and Nemicute. But today, I'm just going to talk about video games instead. Our manager slash producer is the one that is taking care of all the production. Today I'm doing this, so expect some technical issues, but we're here to fix it. I hope you have a great day so far. I have my third coffee. Okay, let me talk about this mug. This is a Starbucks coffee mug. Thing is that, okay, I live in Sweden. There's no Starbucks in Sweden. I think the only places that you can find Starbucks is the airport, okay? Let's see if the music is too loud or not. We will fix everything. Have it. So, maybe now it's better? Yes. So the only places you can find Starbucks in Sweden is the airport and I think train station, like in Stockholm and stuff like that. My understanding is, I have been living here for 16 years. My understanding is that Starbucks never really became successful because they have their own coffee chains and it was very hard to compete. I don't know exactly all the timeline, but the Swedes are very peculiar with their coffees, and they drink black coffee a lot. The majority is like black coffee, like no sugar. Of course, that's changed. It's not like the rule, like set on stone, but usually, or they drink their lattes, but they don't add sugar. And of course, the coffee, I don't know, the quality of the coffee is, I mean, I cannot say that Starbucks is good quality coffee. And I did that experiment once when I ordered an espresso, like espresso shot. The espresso shot, to see if it's good quality, it has a cream of its own, just the coffee itself. It has like a top layer that it's called the cream, I think, which is no milk, nothing, but the actual coffee, the process of a good espresso creates, and I think they're called zebra lines even. Anyway, when I got the espresso shot, okay, I promise you this is the video games chat, but now let's take a moment to talk about coffee. So the espresso shot, it was like a black juice, like it was not good. So yeah, of course, if you add a lot of sugar and cream and stuff, it becomes tasty, yeah. But so I don't think it was very successful with the Swedish people. Anyway, but I'm Greek, okay. So we have Starbucks in Greece, and I asked one of my friends so that to get me this coffee mug because I like their merchandise, okay? They have nice mugs and thermos mugs, and so that's why I have it. This is from their Halloween collection, I guess, so I really like it. Long story short, this is my Starbucks coffee mug from Greece, not from Sweden. So how is everybody? Are you good? Are you well? So I have been wanting to stream just to talk about news, gaming news, just chat, just do nothing. Last night, me and Nemicute, the other co-host, we were streaming. We were here together. Okay, it is a puzzle game. Usually on Fridays, though, the three of us, we have been playing Borderlands 2. We have all the series, thanks to Grimskull, our other partner. And we have the whole series, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully, we will finish it on time or somewhat on time by the time the 4th is out, if we don't get bored of it. Because number 2, it has taken us a lot of time, but we had a break also at some point. A break as in we were on a break. No, we had a pause in the channel, so it has taken more time. But I think we are more than halfway. So that is what we do usually on Fridays when the three of us are here. If we don't play something else. Yuri, you're here. Good morning. Good morning, Yuri. Did you hear everything or just now? It's okay. I didn't say anything important. I was just talking about coffee. So, are you up late or did you just wake up? It's morning here though. It's morning. Well, soon noon. It's 11:35 a.m. So yeah. But I got my coffee and I wanted to. I hope it can become a thing if you guys like it also. Just hang out and chat. Usually Saturday is Grimm's days, and he might. I don't know. I haven't spoken to him today yet, so I don't know if he will stream. Good morning, then. Yes, later on. I don't know. Yesterday he got busy. Got busy, so he couldn't stream with us. So I don't know if he's busy also today. So either I just stream and take over everything. No, or he will continue after me. Your cat, oh, got me up. Okay, I know cats do that. I don't own a cat, but I have friends that own cats, and yeah, they tend to do that. Are you up, or are you gonna try and fall back to sleep? But in any case, I have some news. You might find them interesting. I will mention some escape the backrooms. I know you like escape the backrooms, Yuri. So I have some news that I think will be relevant to our channel's audience. Oh, the nature took charge. Oh, okay. Yeah. I get it. Do you drink coffee? I don't know. We must have talked about it. Are you a coffee person? You must be a coffee person, aren't you? Tell me you're a coffee person. I have colleagues, which I really like my colleagues, and respect all of them. But there are some people that don't drink coffee. And heck yeah, okay, good, yes. And I'm like, I like you guys, but how come you don't drink coffee? I mean, it's not like I will dislike you if you don't drink coffee. But it makes me wonder. Yeah. So I'm still in my pajamas, like the pants, my Powerpuff Girls pink pajamas. But okay. There is a news article that I stumbled upon, and I was like, "What?" And let's see if I do it correctly. I'm so happy you're here, Yuri. I feel safe having you here in the chat, in the audience, because if we do something wrong, you're instantly telling us what it is. My boyfriend tried the mushroom. Okay. And what did he think? I mean, is that what we're going to do, to be drinking when the coffee goes obsolete? The coffee trees? Is that a good, like, it's a substitute? It's all right. Okay. So if coffee is out globally, then at least we have something. But how many mushrooms do we have? I have a feeling it will be very expensive. Okay, Sweden has mushrooms, but not. There are some mushrooms that are more expensive than others because they're more rare. But I guess it's easier to grow mushrooms. I guess. I don't know. Don't they require a lot of water? Anyway, we're not getting in that discussion. We're not there yet. We're not in a post-apocalyptic world, dystopian world yet, but we're not going there. Let's go to the games. Okay, I want to do this. Let me see if I do this. Also, I have to do something else, Yuri. I have to fix my setup here because I need to, my neck hurts because of the position of that screen. I think I need to bring them everything. But anyway, this is something I need to do offline, of course. So let's see if I do it right. Okay, kind of. So, where is it? Okay. But it should be like this. Yes. Now I got it right. Okay. That the previous document was just my notes, the links that I want to talk about. So this is my website, but that's not exactly the link I want to talk about. I'm going to take it from there to here. And look at this. Do you like Terminator, the series? Wait, we have the web chat. No, where's the chat? I had the chat somewhere. Wait, give me a second. I did it last night. It was when Nemi said that it is wrong, but that's the only one that I have. Where is it? Oh, here. Never watched it. What? Just a couple of... Okay, well, but you know of it. I mean, 1 and 2 maybe? Wait, can I take this one? Copy. And... Oh my god. Let's see what I'm doing. Where is add? Paste. Okay. What did I do? Did I do something bad? Yeah, okay. So there it is. No. Here? No. Never mind the chat. Okay. Let's ignore the chat for now. Okay. The Terminator 2 game we should have got in... Isn't that we should have gotten? Not that I'm an expert, but I think... Anyway, yeah. We should have gotten in 1991 is now coming from one of the best retro studios around, completely with a buff Sarah Connor and a fully nude playable Arnold. This is what caught my attention. Okay, we are an 18 plus channel. Okay, let's see. Looks good. Terminator 2D. Where is it? Yeah, look at that. I like the retro feeling of it, to be honest. I do. So Terminator 2D, No Fate, was recently unveiled as a new retro-style adaptation of James Cameron's 1991 sci-fi classic. So that is the second, right? The first, yeah, Terminator 2D, yeah, because that is where Sarah Connor became like very strong, and that was so cool. So the first trailer combines absolutely gorgeous pixel art with classic game mechanics, blah, blah, blah. Due to launch across PS5, PS4, Switch, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PC on September 5, okay. Terminator 2D adapts the big scenes of Terminator 2 into a side-scrolling action game. Okay. As the T-800, you move back and forth between shooting and brawling sequences, including, of course, a barroom brawl sequence with a fully nude playable Arnold. Do we see the trailer? Can you hear? Okay. That is pure nostalgia here. Oh, the kid. It's not a kid anymore. Hasta la vista, baby. That's naked art. Oh. Okay. Very retro. Yes. Exactly. Okay. What do I think? Okay. I mean, it's fun. If you are a fan of that kind of games, it's good. I don't think I would have played it, But okay, so Bitmap Bureau has specialized in retro style action games for years. They're probably best known for Xenocrisis, an Aliens meets Smash TV shooter that released not just for modern platforms but a wide array of retro consoles from the Mega Drive, Genesis to the Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, and Game Boy Advance, and didn't have that. So Terminator 2D is apparently built with the same tools used to make Xenocrisis relatively easy to port to retro consoles, as the devs say on Twitter. Okay, so yeah, this is very retro, very nostalgia. I think I hate those ads. I would have played it. Enda, you're here. Hi. Yes. Well, hello from sunny Malta. It is sunny here also. So I would play it, but only if it's not too long. If it's a short thing. If it's short, just, for the fun of it, for the sake of it. Yes, sure. And it is sunny here in Sweden, but it is very cold. When it's sunny in Sweden, if it's not like one of the summer months, it's cold. Yeah, it is cold, but it's always good when the sun comes out or comes up, goes up, something like that. Yeah. So that is one of the things I wanted to share with you guys. I mean, it looked cool. It is very retro, and it seems like it's the Terminator 2 film in a game. Okay. It might be fun. I don't think it has multiplayer though, so I don't think it's something we can play, all of us. Or when you're playing as Sarah Connor, the game appears to become something of a stealth shooter hybrid, like sort of side-scrolling Metal Gear. And you'll occasionally find yourself stalked by the T-1000. Perhaps most interesting of all of the stages set in the future, while you play as John Connor in a Contra-style run-and-gun resistance against the robots. Okay, well, it is interesting. Okay, it looks cool. There's another thing I want to talk about now, which I have been seeing it lately. I don't know much about it, so it's not like I have prepared anything specific. But you guys, I have been seeing a lot about The Sims 4 lately, and I'm like, what? Apparently it's a thing. It's still a thing. It is like happening, right? It is out there. Let me find a good article that says about it. And I don't want all the cookie banners. Oh my god. Have you been playing, any of you, Sims? I did play Sims. I don't know if it was 2 or 3. I will have to Google when was the release date. Let's see. When was The Sims 2 release date? September 2004. So it's probably that one that I played mostly. And 3, 2009. I don't think I played it, this one. 2009 was the year I moved to Sweden, by the way. So if I just connect the dots, no, I didn't play it, but I have played 2 a lot. Yes, that is what I played before. And 4, number 4 was released 2014. So it's not anything new. I mean, from 2014 to today, like 11 years, people are still playing it, which is cool. It's fun. I mean, sure, I'm not saying anything. But the news is, let me find the article. I found one article. But I want to know, you guys, if any one of you have been playing Sims at all, at some point in your life. Because I was like, why are we still talking about Sims 4? Obviously, I'm missing something. I'm not saying it to disregard the game, and I would probably love to go back to it and start playing it. I mean, what if we play The Sims 4 and we create ourselves as the characters, and everyone that it is in our community? I mean, I will make myself, I will make Nemi Cute, I will make Grimskull, the grumpy, neighbor, Yuri, Enda, GPB, Hoofy, the Hoofies, all of you guys. Okay, now I get it. Let's read. Okay, let me go to thank you, Grimskull, for fixing all of our I won't say buttons, but okay, the stream deck, he has arranged it, everything, all of our scenes. Amazing. Thank you. It was a lot of work and I'm actually using it and it's so convenient. So, Sims 4, Sims Force, is that how you say it? Force? Free updates. Okay, we have a free update. Adds lots of new content, but this minor QOL, quality of life? Is that what it is? I'm just guessing, but I would guess it in the context of Sims something with life. Tweak is by far my favorite. Okay. So the Sims 4 is making some, quality of life changes in free updates as the series celebrates 25 years. So now it makes sense. Now it makes sense why. Okay. In addition to the re-release of The Sims 1 and The Sims 2, which I completely missed, which have a lot of nostalgic value to players, we are also seeing throwback content being added to The Sims 4. However, sometimes it's the smallest changes that have the biggest impact on the game, even if it doesn't seem like it would matter. I have more games to discuss also with you guys, but I wanted to check a bit The Sims 4. I want to talk about Half-Life. Yes, Half-Life. And also what I think, but I think it's not only what I think, it's the spiritual successor of Mass Effect. We'll go there also, but let's focus on Sims for now. So the latest free patch it's a patch for The Sims 4 includes features like the return of the burglar and burglar alarm. So that is what caught it was that they didn't have it. New outfit pieces for the series' birthday, more mentorship options, more club activities, and fixes for existing bugs. The only thing I remember is when the goal was to have a yoo-hoo moment. Like, is it yoo-hoo or yahoo? What was it? Woohoo, which is when you are officially romantically involved with someone under the blankets. If you know what I mean. You get what I mean. Some parts of the update also start the preparation for the next expansion, businesses and hobbies. That would be good for us, right? Right? Yeah. Then you have a small quality of life change, that slipped into the game with this patch, mostly unnoticed, at least until you open build mode. Let's see. Players. I couldn't be happier with this tiny Sims 4 tweak. Finally, a proper office icon. Oh, okay. Is that what it is? As pointed out by just a few more plants on Reddit, the icon for office room items in build mode for The Sims 4 is now a little desk with a computer on it. This is a welcome change that makes it easier to differentiate between the office tab and dining room. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay. In the objects by room portion of build. Okay. I get it. It makes it easier just to find the category for putting the items. Okay. Speaking of computer, so I have played number 2, the Sims 2. And of course, I remember it was the Alienware. Like you built your computer. I had to make money to work to get money or something, whatever it was called, the currency, to build my computer, my PC, my desktop, And of course, it was the Alienware that I wanted to have because back then, even now, Alienware, they're still cool. So, receiving this small change after The Sims 4 has been out for 10 years makes it rather overdue. That is what... Sims drove me crazy. It was like a Tamagotchi. Were you obsessed also? Because it was a time when my brother my brother did what I said before. He actually made the Sims with all his friends and the neighborhood, and so all the characters were names from his real life friends, and it was fun to see who made a relationship with whom, and who were arguing with whom. Yeah. Maybe we should do that. Were you also obsessed like that? And I never played Tamagotchi. I never owned a Tamagotchi. I don't know. But Sims I did. Yeah. No, I had to what work. Oh, but it drove you crazy because everyone else was playing it like a Tamagotchi. Because I, yeah, I agree. The Tamagotchi, I was hearing it a lot, and I was like, "What the fuck is it?" But Sims, I was not obsessed, but I played it. Yeah. Do you remember Second Life? I don't know if it's still around. Do you know Second Life, Yuri? Now, this is only what I remember, it's not I haven't researched or read anything about it, but Second Life, if you remember Second Life, you guys, I was so confused, not confused, when Meta announced the metaverse, I was like, Second Life, come on. Yeah, okay, let me show you. Maybe you know of it. Second Life. Let me read about it, and then I will try and find of is it still around? Okay, let me see if I can find images. Okay, Second Life is a multiplayer virtual world that allows people to create an avatar for themselves and then interact with other users. Like we go online on a virtual world, and we create an avatar and we just hang out there. It's like it was when was it? 2003 initial release. So yeah. No, never seen. Okay, let me see if I images. Do you recognize any of those images? Like this, for instance. This is pretty much, yes. It was a big thing. It was way before World of Warcraft. I mean, MMOs were not really a thing. Okay, but it wasn't really a game. You didn't really have like a quest or something, but you could create a character. Imagine you go online to play Fortnite. Okay, now people go online to play Fortnite and they pay a lot of money to buy skins and clothes. That was Second Life, and we're talking about 2003. It was big everywhere. It was not a European thing or anything. It was big everywhere, and I think Asia even more. There was a documentary somewhere. If I find it, I might post it on Discord because it was very interesting. Because there were people. It was more of a sociology thing that it was a Second Life. Like you went to work. It affected people so much. Like you had your life, you went to work or something, maybe you hated your work, you were miserable, but then you logged into Second Life and you were the most popular person. You could buy outfits. People were making money from creating digital clothes. Hi, Roland. Do you know Second Life? So if you were skilled, like if you knew how to make outfits for Second Life, you could sell them and just wear them. There was no quest, nothing, just to appear there. And there were rooms. You could go to a club night. You could go to an island. You could build your home. It was like a Second Life. Yes. What is that? That is what I'm trying to explain. It was a long time ago, so I don't know how old you were. Let's go back to does anyone play Second Life anymore? Yes, people are still using Second Life. That was in 2022. Even after the high bubble burst, there are always between 30,000 and 80,000 people logged in on at any given time. Wow. Let's go back to the Wikipedia. Hi, George. Yes, I'm live again. Do you remember Second Life? Apparently, only me. No one else knows about Second Life. That shows maybe how much destroyed I was. Okay. So it's a multiplayer virtual world that allows people to create an avatar for themselves and then interact with other users and user-created content within a multi-user online environment. Yes. But Yuri, see, is like us, like older even, but she doesn't know. But that's okay. I mean, it was big, but it was not a mainstream. Like I don't know. People in the IRC era, or what was it? 2003 MSN, the MSN era. I don't know. I don't want to say. I mean, it depends. In many ways, Second Life is similar to massively multiplayer online MMOs. Nevertheless, Linton Lab is emphatic that their creation is not a game. There's no set objective, correct? You just hang out there, but you can create your own world. I mean, you could go to DJ set. I could go build a room, create a room where I say, okay, today I will DJ. I don't know how to, maybe just stream some music. I don't know. And people could come to the party and you would buy outfits to be, part of a more fancy, like dress code, stuff like that. Or, I don't know, they had maybe like theater. You could go, I don't remember, theater, exhibitions. I mean, it was big for a time. It was a bubble that burst. It says the platform principally features 3D-based user-generated content. Second Life also has its own virtual currency, the Linton dollar, which is exchangeable with real-world currency. So this is the founder of Second Life, Philip Rosedale. I'll become immersed in a virtual world. So that is what, not to disregard any technology advancements that we have done now, but when they announced like the metaverse, I was like, okay, Second Life, like we did that a few years ago. It's not anything new. It's just that, okay, you could wear like a headset, the VR. That was new. Yes. Second Life began to receive significant media attention in 2005 and 6, including a cover story in Businessweek magazine featuring the virtual world and Second Life avatar An Se-Chang. So by that time, An Se-Chang had become a Second Life's poster child and symbol for the economic opportunities that the virtual world offers to its residents. Blah blah blah, technological things during blah blah blah, residents and avatars. Riding bicycles is one of the forms of transportation in Second Life. Several avatars together. Yeah, you could just, look, you could do whatever. But it was just that. But there was no VR headset at the time. Well, there were, but it was not publicly. Yeah. Yeah, many different clothes created by users could be purchased in Second Life, and an avatar in the virtual world of Second Life. I mean, you could do whatever you wanted. User-generated content. It's just another way to create an alternate universe. So yeah, why did I go there? What was I saying? And I went to Second Life. Something about The Sims, was it? I was talking about something. I should keep notes of what I'm saying. Anyway, it was the discussion started with The Sims 4, which has been going on forever, and they're celebrating the 25 years, and they're releasing more content. Let's go to the burglar. I want to find the burglar. Sims 4 just confirmed the return of beloved feature, and fans think it might go one step further. After years of demanding the return of the Sims' most sinister villains, Maxis is finally bringing them to the fourth game. Oh, this is Published 4 days ago. Okay. The burglar is shady NPC that quietly infiltrates homes and steals the residents' most expensive possessions. Despite the sneaky Sims notoriety, did I say burglars have been strangely absent from The Sims 4, a decision that's caused plenty of confusion among longtime fans of the series. Like, okay, I get it. Fun fact, I mean, it's a fact, I don't know if it's fun. I have been playing last summer the Coffee Tycoon, Espresso Tycoon, Espresso. You just logged in into your Second Life account. It still exists. Okay, I don't even know where to go to log in. I don't even remember. I probably had my Hotmail. It must be my Hotmail address. Anyway, so the Espresso Tycoon game, Espresso Tycoon video game. Guys, I did play this. I did. Did I stream about it? Did I? I think I. Yeah, this. I played it. I got so into it. So there is a campaign, kind of. The campaign, it takes you through different cities and you build coffee places. And you start from like this one, like a van. Your first coffee entrepreneurial adventure is from a van. And you are in a city, and then you go to Paris, and then you go to a station, and then you go to LA. You advance in cities and locations. And I think it was on the coffee place that you built in LA that you start to have to worry about burglars as well. People come and steal your furniture, because you have to create a very nice environment with nice sofas and paintings and stuff like that. So you need to put security. So that reminds me of that. Anyway, good game, good management. It's a casual simulation management, yes, building. It's fun. It was fun. So, yeah, Sims 4. Have you played any Sims, George? I could play it again. I mean, how much is it? How Sims 4? But then again, it is free. What? Free? What was free? The Sims 4 is free. What? The game is free? The game itself. Do I need to play? Do I need to have free to play? Play The Sims 4. It's free to play? What? I'm going to play the game. I'm going to get it. Because it's free, then it's low risk. We can have a fun speech, like they could speak. Don't they do like read what? Don't they do like a or is it just text? Is it text based only? Wait. Okay. I'm gonna go to my Steam and I'm gonna get it. What if we play ourselves? Me and Nemicute and Grimskull and create Sims. Would you want that? Yuri doesn't like it, I think. I do roar. Okay, yes. Yuri doesn't like the Sims, so don't want to aggravate our Yuri. The Sims 4. Yeah, me too, but I guess it would increase a lot of the production value. So I'm going to add it to my library. Okay. And let's have it there. It's good to have it there. Okay, but then you pay for expansions, like buy The Sims 4 Love and Family Bundle. Okay, buy The Sims 25th Birthday Bundle. It includes Legacy, Sims 2 Legacy Collection, Sims 4, The Sims 4 Grand Revival Key, The Sims 4 Throwback. Okay, so you get the base game, which is nothing, and then you have to pay for everything else. Which, okay, it makes sense. I mean, okay. The Business and Hobbies expansion pack is going to be 40 euros. The business chic, sorry, key, €5. The Sims 4 refined living room kit, €5. So, yes, get the free game and then we're gonna sell you everything else, of course. I don't like that. But okay. That's how they make games nowadays. But we're not getting there. We're not going into there. Okay. Want to change subject a bit. You want to do the new sci-fi Mass Effect spiritual successor of Mass Effect that I wrote about. I wrote an article about it. Some Phasmophobia. Found the roadmap for 2025 of Phasmophobia. Maybe there are some news for Backrooms because Yuri wanted to play. Maybe Yuri slept again. She should because she woke up. It was 4:30, I think, in the US, or at least where she was. We have Backrooms and some Half-Life 3 leaks. Like, really? What is happening? What is happening? Is there a Half-Life 3 ever coming out? Or are they just taunting us? Are they taunting us with that? I would never play Backrooms. No. No, you would never play Backrooms. And but some news. But you like to watch us play Backrooms, Yuri. Explain yourself. You don't have to explain. We can. I like. Yes, exactly that. I mean, and it's. But I have a feeling that no one of us wants to play it again. I think we have suffered enough. We have suffered enough. I have suffered enough for sure. Some levels were okay because it was only, like puzzle based. But the levels where you had something chasing you, screaming at you, horrifying you, jump scaring you. No, I cannot do this anymore. Okay, let's. I want to talk about this one. Let me go to my article. Humble brag. No, humble brag. Is that humble brag? I was terrified by the game. Yes, yes, me too. Me too, Yuri. Exactly. Me too. So let's go to something else. Let's go on something else. You know the games, or if you don't, I will tell you everything. Mass Effect is a famous. There's Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and we're leaving it there. We're not counting the rest. 1, 2, 3. It's the same company that developed Mass Effect, the series. You'll be screaming at all of you. Yes, like we have been screaming at each other. Yes. So they say it's made by BioWare. So BioWare created Mass Effect. BioWare has created also Dragon Age and also Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and also Star Wars, what are the other games? Star Wars games. It was Knight of the Old Republic. I haven't played another one. Star Wars, just the Old Republic, and then we have the Knight. Anyway, those games, great games, like loved by the fans, successful games. Yes. Now, it has been 20 years more or less since like the first game of Mass Effect or Dragon Age was released. Yes, more or less. Okay, let's go with the 50 to 20 years. So they are the same people that have been working at BioWare back then, that were working. They have left the company now and they have created their own company. So they are working on a different game. Let's say I was yelling at the fuck out the way at you the whole time. Yeah, you would do that. You freeze when frightened. I do. I do. I freeze. I stay still and I do nothing. Like, where do I go? What do I do? Yes, that is true. So, nonetheless, we can just talk about the backrooms just to know what we're dealing with and to know how to avoid it. I want to continue talking about the new Mass Effect. I'm not going to call it's not Mass Effect. It is the creators of Mass Effect, and I am obsessed with it. I'm really obsessed, like for real, like very into it because I loved Mass Effect a lot. It is one of my favorite science fiction RPGs. Like I like sci-fi. Okay, that is the thing. I'm not a fantasy person. Of course, I can appreciate it. You know, it's not like I don't appreciate it and enjoy it. But my thing is sci-fi. Like, take me to the future. If you were to take me and for some reason, like magically put me into a different time era, it will be take me to the future. I want to go to the future. Doesn't matter if it's dystopian or if it is like high, whatever, high tech, not dystopian or whatever. I want to go there. Take me to the future. So, Mass Effect. Let me show you Mass Effect just to give you an idea if you haven't played it. It's a game. It had great storytelling, great voice acting. Wait, is there a song request? I don't know. Is there a song request? We don't do song request. Is there music playing? Do we have still music playing or is it not playing? I wanted to have music playing, so no music. Oh my god. Do we want music, guys? Do we want music? No music. Do we want some music? Do we want some music? Yes, no music. I got that. Should I put some music? Let's try to find some copyright-free creator. Go to our creator mix, to our friends at Creator Mix. It would help. Good. Okay, it would help. That means that we don't want to hear only your voice. Okay. Yeah, I'm joking. Yes. Okay, let's find. Do we want Creator Mix Radio? Let's put some show all. Okay. No, that's. Let's find a genre. Okay, let's do a break to find popular release albums. Okay, we have. I want to search by genre: indigo, trap trip, mellow, core corrupt. The only reason you don't have it is because of the sound of the trailers. Yeah, and we have some music in our stream, but they I guess the songs ended. But yeah, good point. I want to have some music. Is that a good one? How do we feel about this? Or is it too up tempo? I like electronica. Is it too high? Or what is that? Core corrupt. No, Ocean Drive. Or this one. I like Chili DM. Okay. Good. Which one? Do with the first. Volume's okay. What was it? This? I like this. No, the other one. Okay, I think you mean this one because of the delay of the chat. Yes, I think this one. No, the Ocean Drive. This one? I'm gonna give it 5 seconds. See, it's chill. Yeah. Okay. We have that. Okay. It works. Music by Creator Mix. So, this is Mass Effect. Maybe it's too loud. I don't know. We will see. Okay. So this is Mass Effect, and you get to play as Commander Shepard, which it could be either this dude here, or you could play as a female characters. You know, you have your characters, and you had your team, and you had quests. The voice acting, they had Martin Sheen on Mass Effect 2 to play a villain, really. It was a villain, but it was a very complicated character. So it was great. A great game. Great video game. Now, the creators of, among others, this game have created a new studio, and they are working on a new video game, which I'm very excited because I love Mass Effect, and that seems to be also like a sci-fi RPG. And this is what I wanted to talk about. I wrote this article. Which ex-BioWare veterans are behind the game studio Archetype Entertainment? Maybe I can work a bit on my title a bit better. Behind the studio Archetype Entertainment. Not the game studio, the video game studio. Okay, anyway, you get the idea. I can correct it. So, Archetype Entertainment is a video game development studio established in 2019 in Texas. And it is a division of game publisher Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast is a publisher. They're behind Magic the Gathering, for instance. Now, the studio's first title is called Exodus. It is a sci-fi adventure game with time dilation. That is the word I couldn't remember last time. I was talking about it also on stream. Time dilation and travelers across the universe. And it was announced in 2023 Game Awards by Matthew McConaughey. McConaughey? Is that how you say? Oh my God. But yes. And it makes sense that they had him because he was in Interstellar. That it is all about time dilation. So time dilation is, you know, I'm not a scientist now, but it's like because of gravity and mass, like the time here on Earth, if you go far, far away. I mean, they did an experiment with the twins. It was not years versus decades, which is what it's all about. Days in one planet, it could be like years in a different, because of the distance, or not the distance. It has to do with gravity and what else did I say? Mass, stuff like that. But they had the experiment with the twins. NASA did the experiment. One of the twins was stayed on Earth, and the other twin was for a year around on the station, the International Space Station, and to see if they age differently, and they did see a difference. Okay, it is like minimal. I don't know how much it is. I should. Anyway, you get it. Maybe we don't have to go into that detail, but it is that concept, okay? And I guess it was smart marketing of them to get Matthew McConaughey, because first, he's a big actor name, okay? It's a big name. He's lending his voices. He's doing voice acting or acting on the video game itself. He plays a character, and you get the connection with Interstellar, so you get instantly the concept of what this game it is about. But I want to talk about the people that have created that mostly. So, as I write here, apart from the space and time concepts, I want to focus on the talent and creators of Exodus, who are former BioWare employees. And they are the same people that created titles like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Mass Effect, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and Dragon Age. Now, James Ohlen. He is the co-founder and executive creative director that has worked at BioWare for 22 years as the lead designer for Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and Neverwinter Nights. Due to the success of the first Baldur's Gate, he became the senior creative director of the studio. And he's also behind the design of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic and Dragon Age Origins. And I saw somewhere it was an interview. I don't have that link now, but he must be a huge geek, right? A great geek, because he has been playing, like he says that 20,000 hours of playing D&D has helped him a lot in the creation of video games. And we will go to that. They have a YouTube channel promoting this game. They talk all about Exodus lore. They have behind the scene, questions actually, Q&A from the creators. And okay, I'm gonna have to show it, you guys. They started a D&D session that takes place in the world, in this universe. Wait. So this is a website. This is a YouTube channel. No, that is a website. Where is it? We go to, they have a link for the YouTube. There it is. I have subscribed to their newsletter and everything. So here, see, they did, that is James Olin, this dude here. How can I make it bigger? Oh, here. There. So James Olin, he is a dungeon master on this show. And they made a D&D session that takes place in that world, Exodus. And there is a book also. They released a book, which I downloaded as an audiobook, but that was very bad. It was a very bad decision because, you guys, I enjoy audiobooks. I can listen to them, but this one, it is so, you have to pay attention to listen. It is, I don't want to say complicated, but it has a lot of details. And listening to an audiobook, I usually listen to something before bedtime, I sleep like that. In 10 minutes, I sleep. It will take me years to finish this book because I listen to 10 minutes. I just I have only enough time to listen one paragraph at a time. And that makes me not understanding anything of what the story is, because one paragraph, minimal context, I sleep, and then I go the next day and I have to listen to it again to remember what it happened. So I should get the book and just read it. It's better. Anyway, so that's that. So James Olin, huge nerd, and I think he's very good at what he does. So he is behind Exodus. Let's go on. Next person. Okay, another talent from BioWare now working on Archetype is Drew Karpyshyn, a lead writer of Mass Effect. I was sold instantly on Exodus just because he is there. He's a scriptwriter, novelist, and video game scenario writer who worked at BioWare for a total of 15 years. He wrote for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Baldur's Gate 2, and Mass Effect 1 and 2, according to Wikipedia, and a tweet from 2017. He also worked on Anthem. Anthem is a Mass Effect, but it was not very successful, and we don't talk about it. Okay, I shouldn't be that bad because I haven't played it. Maybe I liked it. I don't know. I tried it. Was it Anthem or was it Andromeda? Andromeda. I played it for like half an hour, and I didn't get hooked up. Maybe I should give it another try. I don't know. Anyway. So, and yes, the writing on Mass Effect, I loved it. It is, as I say here, it's outstanding. The storytelling, the world building, the characters, they're so masterfully crafted, and it's one of the few games, if not the only one for me personally, that got me instantly, like I was leaving it. I could sense everything that happened in that world. I mean, you could play the game and you were immersed in that universe. And he has written some books, which I have only one. I didn't get the whole series because I didn't want to go that back. I got the one that is called Retribution. So he has written books that expand the existing narrative, and also books that take place in the Star Wars universe. So he is a good storyteller, so he's good to have on that game. Another former employee of BioWare is Chad Robertson. I have a very hard time saying that name. Chad Robertson. I'm sorry. So he's now at Archetype as a co-founder and executive producer. He has worked as studio director at BioWare for games like Star Wars The Old Republic and Anthem. and he has worked as a technical director for Anthem, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Star Wars, The Old Republic, and more. And for the new game, now the one that's called Exodus, we read that having fled a dying Earth, humanity has found a new home in a hostile galaxy. Here we are the underdogs, fighting our final battle for survival. You are the traveler, humanity's last hope. So, as I write here, it's safe to say that Exodus is in safe, creative hands. It's a project that seems ambitious and has every right to be. We don't have a release date yet, so we don't know exactly when it will be out. And also, I have to say, it doesn't mean that just because they work in the game that the game is going to be like a huge success, but it has a lot of chances of being a very good game, and I'm looking forward to it. That's what I wanted to say. I mean, obviously, you see that I'm very excited. Oh my god, I have no backlight. I'm very excited about this game. Let me fix the lights. Have some atmosphere. There it is. Yes, I am very excited. I'm looking forward to it. The voice acting is good. I mean, okay, you have Matthew McConaughey. I think he's going to be like a narrator, and like a mentor. So I guess it will be the assistive voice in the game, telling you, guiding you to things, which is good. It's good. He's good. What else are we gonna talk? How are you guys? Do I just go on? Yuri, did I bore you to death or not yet? George, tell me that you're not working, please. And everyone else, if you're new here, welcome to our channel. We stream whenever we can. Okay, we stream usually on Fridays, the three of us. We are three. If you're new here, you're very welcome. What we don't tolerate, I'm gonna be a bit blunt. We don't like soliciting about graphics. We don't. That is... Can I do a mini rant? I like you all. I like everyone. Everyone has a right to hustle their craft, of course. But when there are people that are coming in a channel, not only ours, but we're not the only one that experience that. That they just say, hi, nice channel, this is my Discord, what's yours, I can follow you. Oh, by the way, I'm doing graphics, do you want me to do your no, just don't do that. I don't know if it has ever worked for anyone, but this is bad because you instantly... Now I'm being a bit aggressive. I don't want to be aggressive. I'm just going to help you. Take it as advice. If you want to sell your craft, if you're a good, like a graphic designer, you cannot close a deal from the start. I don't have to be nice. I know. But maybe just try to make them understand in a nice way to help them understand. Coming to a channel and just saying that, hi, I do that, buy it from me, it's not gonna help. It's not going to do anything. You need to create a relationship. It's not a valid... That's not how business work in general. If you want to sell something, you cannot just say, hi, I'm selling this, buy it from me. Yeah. I think they're missing something from the chat. Are into games. What is it? Are into games? We are into games. Did you miss something else? Anyway, sorry. What I wanted to say is that, yeah, everyone is welcome here. You are welcome. If you want to sell something, just don't sell. Stick around, stay with us, participate in the chat. And there is one good reason why we're not interested in buying anything, any graphics from you, because Grimskull, our co-host, he's the one that has made everything. He's our... That's not a graphic designer. His title is what? I don't know, animation Anyway, he does all the graphics. Let's say like that. He does everything for a living, professionally, for years. He has been doing that. What game has best graphics? Well, that's a good question. But I haven't been playing any of the recent. We have to go into the AAA titles, or 4A. What was the game that says we are 4 quadruple A title? You have to go there. I haven't played it, but from whatever I've seen, I would say that Call of Duty games have good graphics. I mean, Baldur's Gate, yeah, has great graphics. But the best, I don't know. Do you have any opinion? I mean, what do you think? If we Google what game has the best graphic, let's see what Google says, and then we can go to ChatGPT and ask what ChatGPT says. Do we do that? What game has the best graphics? Which game has the world's best graphics? Okay, top 20 games with the best graphics in 2025. Let's do that. It is from IMDb. What? Do we agree with that? Okay. I don't know if we agree with that, but we can. That's a good suggestion. Thank you, Dwayne. John. Okay. Alan Wake 2. Guys, I'm not going to play this. If we have been scared with Escape the Backrooms and Phasmophobia and Devour, okay, which is okay, it's a jump scare game, but this, I'm not going to. No, I would no. But anyway, we have Alan Wake 2, then The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, The Callisto Protocol. Wait, I know I should play this. I should. Callisto Protocol. That is maybe that a game that I should investigate. Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, yeah, cool. Also Rockstar Games and Naughty Dog. Let's see. Okay, yes, we have Red Dead Redemption 2. Horizon Forbidden West. Yes, played that. Metro Exodus, Dead Space, Demon Souls, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, Black Myth Wukong, probably. Devour is entertaining. It is. Detroit Become Human. That was it was a good game. Spider-Man 2. I mean, it was impressive graphics. Spider-Man 2, I haven't played it. Batman Arkham Knight. I mean, it is a 2015 game, but yeah. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Yeah. Resident Evil 4. Death Stranding. Oh my god, how could I forget? I would say Death Stranding. Yes, because it is. I have played it for the PlayStation. God of War Ragnarok. Assassin's Creed Unity? Best. What? Isn't that the one that was extremely buggy on release? In the French Revolution? Yeah, okay. Final Fantasy 16. This is on my list. I want to play it. So, to answer you personally from this list and from the games that I have played, I would go with Death Stranding, that has the best game graphics. I think they did a fantastic job on this game. Like, you could see like the grass, the environment, it was the grass. Yeah, it was a rocky area, but with places that had some nature, not trees. So it had just grass and like moss, and then rocks, and the whole movements and the character and the bike and the cars and vans. I would say Death Stranding. But the Callisto Protocol, it looks like Carl Urban. Anyway, yeah, I would go with that. Should I play the Callisto Protocol? It looks like an interesting game for me. Oh my god, that looked a bit. think Red Dead Redemption 2 had more detail. I mean, I cannot argue. My boyfriend, he has played it. I mean, burned it like I don't know how many hours he was logged in it, and yeah, I would say that it looked very impressive, for sure. My coffee has gotten cold. I mean, it happens. That was a good question. Should we go into the Half-Life 3 rumors? Because I saw it today and I got intrigued. A few months ago, many months ago, I think it was close to summertime, I wrote about it. I do write sometimes, okay. Humble brag or shameless self-promotion. I mean, last year, I enrolled in an online journalism course. I probably have said that, but if you're new here, I'm just going to give you a sort of background. We need nudity in games. We talked about it at the beginning of this stream. I have you covered. Where was it? I will tell you this and then I will go back to my background story. Okay. We have the Terminator 2 game, we should have gotten in 1991, is now coming from one of the best retro studios around, complete with a buff Sarah Connor and a fully nude playable Arnold. So we have that. And then we have Cyberpunk 2077. So yeah, back to my story. So last year, I enrolled in an online journalism course from London, like an English university. It's a course. I mean, I will get some sort of diploma, but okay, I wouldn't compare it to a full like journalism degree. But it's like a 1-year course. And I started to write because I wanted to write about video games and I wanted to learn how to write, better, improve my writing. And I'm not English speaking natively. So I could use all the help that I could get and, how to write better for the web, to have there are some techniques, there are some things to keep in mind. So I'm writing about it. So I'm using some of my articles, what I would say, promoting my writing. So a while ago, I wrote about when the first Half-Life leaks were out. And I was very happy with these articles. I hope you like it also. Let me find it. Let me find. I will find it. Yes, it was in August. It was a long time ago. So, and I think I made a video about it also on our YouTube channel. But I'm gonna talk about it at it. So in August, yes, Yuri, you're gonna make coffee. I should warm up my coffee. But I will go through this first. Okay, so the internet got shaken, I say, rightfully so, as yet another Half-Life 3 is coming leak happened. But this time, the people who are reporting it believe it's real. And now we're talking about August 2024. So it all started with a voice actress who added in her resume that she worked on a project for Valve. That alone is enough to make people go crazy. Okay. That project had a code name, as it's usual with titles that are under development. But that code name has made Half-Life lore experts go crazy with theories. And to give you also some context, I played the first Half-Life, like when it came out. I'm that old, so I played it in 1999, something. I love Half-Life. I started playing again Half-Life 2. What is my orange box? Here it is, because I started to play it. There we go. We have it. then again, I cannot use the disc anymore because we don't have like a CD slot, so I just have it on Steam. But I have it. I started to play the Half-Life 2 again recently, but oh my god, the older you get, I mean, I got motion sickness. I couldn't play it for a long time. Anyway, no, and I think it's time to do this now. Yep, banned. So, yes, we banned. This is not. I saw where the discussion was going. So let's continue. The project, as I said, had a code name. Oh yeah, I was like, the code name has made Half-Life experts go crazy with theories. These theories can be valid, but we can't confirm anything yet without proof. I was saying that back in August. But things have changed since then. Things have changed. Now, but why were we saying those theories back then? So, the code name for the project at the time is White Sands. White Sands is the name of a military testing location in New Mexico. New Mexico is where Black Mesa's base of operations is located, and Black Mesa was a newer version of Half-Life. Let's say it like that, an updated engine they made it. So, the voice actress is reported to having removed the project from her website, but her site is still down after the massive visits that exceeded her hosting bandwidth. I did that. I remember I tried to visit her website. It was down. It fell. It was like it couldn't handle it. Anyway, now we have a Valve expert YouTuber, okay, Tyler McVicker. So according to him, there is a Valve project with a code name HLX, like Half-Life X. That, he says, is a non-VR. So, like Alex. It's a non-VR Half-Life game. So, not something like Alex. And that Valve started working on it back in 2021. He also mentioned the voice actor who accidentally used the codename Project White Sands, connecting the two references. Through data mining leaks, which is leaked pieces of code trying to reverse engineer or figure out what the code refers to and what it does, like the variables, the parameters inside the code, see if any name resembles Half-Life to something related. He sees, the Tyler McVicker, among other Half-Life related elements, that there is a playable character in a HEV, hazardous environment suit. Still not confirmed, but very related to a certain Gordon Freeman. So at the time it was just like speculations. Let's see what is happening now, right? Where is it? Where is the article? So, reject all of the cookies. Okay, let's go. Let's see what the Ars Technica says. I just googled. That's just found. Not Google it. It was on my feed list. I use Feedly and I subscribe to many gaming related websites, and I saw that and I was like, okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, right? See if what we discover. So, early 2025 saw a bevy of newfound speculation. Is it bevy? Bevy? What the? That was a new word for me. But I have to. Bevy. No. Do you know that you can do that? Bevy. Bevy, it says. Okay. A large group of people or things of a particular kind. Rare, a group of raw deer. Okay, no. It's probably... Okay, so it's just a group. So it's another fancy word of... Okay, can I say something now? Can I make another parenthesis of all the parentheses that I have made so far? one of the things that they are teaching us at this journalism course is that stay away of slang or terminology or like hard words, which I have opinions. It's like okay, maybe it's me that I'm not English speaking. Maybe you guys know this word already, but for me, bevy, say a group. And because the point is, you don't want to prove how well you know a language, in a sense, like how many hard or difficult advanced words or jargon or terminology you know, but you need to write something that it is easily understandable from the majority. That's not to say there is a thin line, of course, a balance here, because that's not to say that you should write stupid things or too advanced, but you know, something between. I don't know, I just wanted to say this. Maybe I'm in the wrong, I don't know. Anyway, early 2025 saw a group, or maybe a bevy, it's more appropriate in this context, I don't know, of newfound speculation over signs that Hans, hello, good morning, afternoon, it's 1 p.m. Hi, have you been playing Half-Life? We're talking about new rumors about Half-Life. Salutations. Coffee here. So, the long wait for Half-Life 3 might soon be over. I mean, I think at this time, we're talking about after, okay. New data contained in some new Valve, I'm gonna sound like naming last night, Valve, sorry. How do you say Valve? Is it Valve? Yeah. New Valve game update suggests that the project, known in Valve engine code as HLX, Half-Life X, let's call it like that, and widely assumed to be Half-Life 3, might be reaching the final stages of production. In a new video, longtime Valve, doing the same mistake like Nemi yesterday, and I was making fun of her. Tyler McVicker goes into detail on a bevy of new variables and strings. Yeah, I opened that, and this is something like that. This is like, yes, variables and strings, and well, this is not a string, this is a number. Strings is like words anyway. Now I'm stuck watching streamers play the renewed WoW Classic Hardcore. That's currently the meta, the last. It is? I mean, yeah, okay, I know many people are playing. I don't want to be negative. I have been very negative today for a various of subjects. I love World of Warcraft. I love it. And I wish I had the time that it requires to play. I mean, I want to play. I lost it. Where is it? Sorry, I lost my... Here, I need to go back. Sorry, yes. I want to play it. But since they announced the classic, like years ago, and what I mean by stuck is I will not touch that game again. Otherwise, I will get stuck. Yes, that game has that effect to people, which is, yes, I totally get it. But the thing is that I played it. Have you played it since like day one, since 2004 when it came out? It initially was released. Because since I have played it since then, I don't want to play it again. I want to play new things. It's like expansions. I get into, not I don't, I get it, but I'm not into the classic thing. So I'm safe. But they're playing dirty at Blizzard. Hans, they're playing dirty because the new expansion or the coming, I don't know when, they're going to include house building, like you can build your own home and like furniture it and this is dirty. This is really I will not be able to resist that. Yes, speaking of which, WoW or Half-Life, because yeah. But the thing with Half-Life here is that people have been going into the codes of Dota now here to see what references they might get on the source code that might be connected to a new Half-Life. The strings suggest a wave of behind-the-scenes sort. Let me see, because I do programming for a living. Let me just say, I'm not the best programmer or coder, whatever. I'm decent. I'm okay. But okay, this is not strings. This is number. If this is the variable, but then again, I don't know what kind of language that is. We use React. I do front end. Okay, this could be called a string. Okay, but equals a number. It's a number. It's not a string. That's what I want to say. If someone knows what it is, please educate me. Tell me. Those are. You could say that those are strings. Rendering texture and related C var, but those are variables. C vars. Is it in C language? I don't know. George, thank you. Well, I do because I'm still learning. Let me see. This is here we have numbers. This is definitely numbers, so it's not strings. String is when it is characters of words, which it could be also number, but it had to be within quotations, right? But that applies to JavaScript and all its libraries. Here we have, if those are the names, those could be the names of variables. Hi Mojo Jojo, I'd love to eventually learn programming. It is hard, but it is a love-hate relationship, because you could create so many things, but it is so hard to learn it. It is intimidating. I kid you not. And the syntax can be tricky. And then, of course, you have the logic, which I think it's better to learn the logic. The syntax can be fixed, but the logic also is tricky. Yeah. Xanthi, those look like C++ or C# variables. Yeah, that is what I suspect. That because it says here also like C vars, so I guess it's a C family, which I have no idea about any C++ or C#. I don't know, not even one character to write. Yes, coding is a superpower. It is. Because here is variables, so I don't know. I didn't go all the way down to closed simulations and win systems. So those people that they do the data mining, they go into that. This is the Dota findings, Dota 2, and they try to find. I don't know. Do at Valve they have a document that they just write all the vars, maybe for easy reference? I don't know. This is a string. Here, that is what would be typically a string. List all client-side entities in the scene. All client-side entities. We could read it and see. But the thing is that I don't want to go through that on my free time. I could easily read the article. Cut hair. Minimum random scale value to apply to the model. Where is any Half-Life reference? HL X0 8L. No. Okay. Anyway, Mojo. Welcome, friends. Welcome, Hans, Mojo, George, Yuri, everyone else, the person that I banned a while ago. Everyone, you're most welcome. Thank you for joining me this morning. She's an awesome coder, George. I agree with you. Sweden and the rest of Scandinavia are known to have fantastic code for many years now, so I can understand. Yeah, but thank you. But that's very kind. But if I take myself and my colleagues are the superstars. They know. I have learned so much from them. They know so much more. I'm learning every day. I'm older in age from them, but I'm a beginner comparing to them. It's not easy to learn programming, but it's very powerful. It is. You can do everything. So Mojo, it is intimidating, but it can only help you. I mean, it's a cool skill Yes, you did. You guys, you're very nice. You're very kind. But let's go back to Half-Life 3. Who is a Half-Life 3 fan here? Tell me. I hated it because, you know, it's a good thing that you say that. The reason why I hated it, it's because I didn't have the time at the time to learn it. And I was more like Mojo Jojo, intimidated, because I had other things to do during my day. And on top of that, to learn programming and like coding, whatever. And I was like, no, I don't want to. But it was because of lack of the right conditions to learn it. Now that I got the right conditions the past years, it has been the best. I mean, okay, back then, I mean, I had some coding or programming. I did BASIC and COBOL 20 years ago. I don't remember anything, but I have said it we have talked about it with George. That is why I like Python, because it has the same logic, and not as a language, but line per line per line. It's not like the whole JavaScript or the front end that you go to spread like to different directions, because everything happens at once in different files. A Python program is line by line by line. It's, what do you call it, chronological instead of as synchronous something. Yeah, we are broke and didn't have time. I mean, yes, we're all broke and we never have time. Yeah. But I do like Python, even though I am also like a novice. I'm a beginner at Python. I love it. I like it. It makes so much more sense in my brain. It's a pity. It's only a pity that I don't use it at work, so I have to stick to React and. But Svelte and Vue, after coming from React, it feels so much better. So much easier. Anyway, I'm not okay. Let's stick to more fun things. But having said that, however, my God, the programming and the coding that can go into like video games production, guys, I would never, after experiencing that in so many years in web development, I would never want to work in the video game industry as a programmer. Never. Myself. Others might see it as a challenge, and it's like if you like it, but it's so many variables, and I guess you need C#. I don't know what languages are most. My God, how did we end up here? What programming languages are mostly used in video games? Why do I say she? C++. Yes, Java, C#, Python, JavaScript. I would say that the C++ or C# or those are probably the go-to. And let me tell you something. Java has been getting a lot of shit over the years. Like, that's a crappy language. You know what? I haven't worked with it at all. I see that from work, you know. It is a powerful language, right? I mean, it is a language where one of our CMS is based on, and I don't experience it as slow. It is fast if you use it properly, I guess. So, because Java has gotten a lot of bad reputation. Correct me if I'm wrong, George, and others if you know. But Java is not the same as JavaScript if you don't know. Like, it's two different things. But Java is an industry standard. Not much. Yes. Hello, everyone. Hi, people. Hi, everyone. We're talking about programming. Maybe we should change subjects so that I don't want to bore everyone to death. But okay. Usually, it's like squirrels. Where are the squirrels? I want the squirrels from Grimskull, because it's squirrels all the time. You know what? Java is strong, but so slow. I guess it would depend because, Sight Vision that I'm working, the CMS, it is built on Java. It is not slow, or at least the front end. Yeah, squirrels. Where are the squirrels? Because I just go from subject to subject. Back to Half-Life 3. Unity game engine is C++ or C#. I will stop now. Yes, I guess, yeah, all the C family languages are mostly used, which I have no idea because I have never worked with C. Only front end development, which means JavaScript and all the frameworks and libraries of JavaScript. Yeah. Yes, true. We're using the front end of the Sight Vision. So, yes. But it's true. Yeah. The squirrels. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And then I get the delay also. So I'm starting to chase and then I get the... Yeah. Yeah. George, it's true. But yes. Yes. Half-Life. I want to know if, what is it? Mojo, Yuri, George... Hans, Nutmut. Is it safe to assume that most of us are Half-Life enthusiasts, players? Do we want to play Half-Life 3? I will play Half-Life 3. Have you seen the documentary of the 25 years? And then it was 20 years of Half-Life 2 that was released from Valve. And Gabe, what did you say his name? Gabe Newell? How do you pronounce his name? Anyway, the Half-Life, the Valve owner, Steam guy, dude. He said, he regretted. I'm paraphrasing a lot, so I encourage you to go watch the documentary. It's a nice story because it says even the Half-Life 1 and the 2, it shows the background story. Even if you haven't played the game, it was very well made, the documentary, and they explained how they worked on the graphics, the technologies, and what tools they had back then to create it. Like you could see the CRT monitors, the big ones, with the curved screen because it was so old. The flat screens, they weren't even invented yet, or I don't know, something like that. And at some point he said that he kind of regretted of not shipping. I think he used the word shipping, and by shipping I think he meant publishing it, sending it on the shelves, to ship something, send it, because he had the idea that he didn't have anything more to offer, something like that, to the story. And I think he kind of regretted it because we all wanted a closure, Half-Life 3, what happened, come on. So maybe they're doing it now, I don't know, because what it says here is, okay, let's finish the article, let's see if we make any sense. And I don't know to what extent this is speculation and to what it's real. I don't want to spread misinformation, so we just read here without confirming anything. It is an iconic. A new one needs to have nostalgia. It's true. It has to be very well, taken care of. So, after looking into the variables and talking about programming, what people did after spending hours data mining the latest update to Dota 2, the strings suggest a wave of behind-the-scenes source engine changes dealing with the kind of optimization and polish that happens at the end of a game's production cycle. Now, okay, we have to go back to programming. Since I don't know C# or C++ or any C language if it is, I don't know if that is true. This is what happens here. If it was any in the JavaScript world, I guess I could probably figure it out and I could confirm or deny or maybe have a discussion. I guess by the naming of those variables. I don't know. Anyway, we don't go into those weeds now. No. So this is getting to the point where it does feel as Valve is nearing completion of the production of HLX. Hoofy, good morning. Now, those changes include a set of new code in a file called AI-based NPC FGD. Oh my god, what is that? That is another. Oh, we are here. Game tracking Dota game core A. Okay. Destructible part, initial state, distracted choice, initially destroyed. Hit group 1. I don't want to do programming when it's a weekend. I need to rest. Oh my god, yes. We're talking about Half-Life 3. Rumors. We're not confirming anything. We're just having a discussion. We're not spreading misinformation here. What others are talking about. So, the specific code... it says here, which is not actively used by Dota 2. That file that is called AI-based NPC. It is not actively used by Dota 2 and includes many circumstantial Half-Life references, like Masidori, Alien Blood. And the specific code in this latest update deals with letting the engine scale the level of an NPC's AI simulation based on its distance from the player. A refinement that McVicker says is absolutely optimization work, and an apparent sign that Valve has hit the optimization and polish phase at HLX. I don't know if it is wishful thinking or if we're really going to see Half-Life 3. Here also, McVicker, I haven't seen his video. I have watched earlier other videos from him, and they're good, well made, well researched, but we will see here. What it says here, that McVicker also makes a note of February 25 update to Deadlock, which includes a new variable suggestively named HLX FSR3, mean reactiveness. That's being taken as an apparent sign that AMD's AI-powered Fidelity FX Super... how do you make that? Okay. How do you make that connection? Okay, FSR. Now we are into Reddit, the most reliable source of the internet. Not. Thank you, Nutmat. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. So, it's AMD's tech to make games run faster and look better. It upscales images and also creates new frames to double your frame rate. It works on many graphics cards, not just AMD's. Okay. Is there something there? 4 days ago. Could be. We take everything with a grain of salt and see what... Okay. Don't you dare give me hope. That's a good subtitle. The newly discovered engine updates are a particular good sign for the HLX. I have to slow down. HLX or Half-Life X project after credible reports that the game had gone into a friends and family playtesting phase at Valve near the end of 2024. While many Valve projects have seen major changes after that kind of testing, McVicker says that these new engine updates are confirmation indeed that HLX survived the holiday break, does not seem to be going through any form of reboot, and that an announcement seems to be inching ever closer. What is the credible reports?
We survived all the rumors about Gabe's appearance at the Game Awards with announcement of a new Half-Life game.
Gaming industry, but it has also evolved into an event that brings...
And now we can finally return to the most interesting information and latest news.
Okay, we don't have to watch this now, because is this a credible... If it doesn't come from Valve, I don't consider it a credible report. I don't know, maybe that YouTuber is credible. I don't know anything about them, so I don't want to speak bad about them. Where are all we're all interconnected through XGN for years now. If when can I help, I do so without hesitation. Oh, thank you so much, Notmat. Thank you. I don't have Grimskull's all fancy graphics that I can pop up and, you know, love emojis. We should do those things. Thank you so much. You're so kind. And we're so happy and grateful, myself, and I'm sure I can speak for my co-hosts, that for you guys, the community, all of us together. It's true what you say. We are connected. I wouldn't say only through us, but all of us. Interchained connections, if that is a valid sentence, but you get what I mean. Well, thank you so much. I will be here. Okay, if a Half-Life 3 is coming, I will be here to share it with you guys and play it. It will give me motion sickness for sure. I will do it for not much. At least I will do one session. Then we will see how much motion sickness, but I will do it, okay? You keep me accountable on that. I promise that. You haven't seen Nova in a while. Did he take a break from streaming? Well, that's I'm gonna make an assumption, but feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's working also full time. Yes. Okay, Mojo, you know. So maybe, you know, we can take a moment to talk about it, because myself and Nemicute and Grimskull, we're all of us working, full time. And other friends of our channel have started to work full time recently. And I mean, I think we all love streaming and content creation. We all enjoy it and we want to do it, but we have to work also, unfortunately. You know, we need an income. This is entertainment, and of course we want to make it, and I guess it's fun if it's so great for those content creators that they can support themselves, you know, from that. It's amazing. It's a great job. I mean, I'm talking for myself. I'm talking about me. I wish I could do more often streaming, but you know, I'm getting tired. I just need to. But I want to do those. I have been doing occasionally the weekend streaming, and I want to do it a bit more because it's so fun just hanging out with you guys, talking about video games, and you know, I just want the weekend to play games. And you, George, you work 24/7. Like, you should chill. We have been doing some videos also, like some podcasts with George. We haven't been doing them. It's so hard to find time to do all the fun things that I want. So yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. Everyone, you understand what I mean. I mean, you know, I don't have to say anything, really. You get it. But whenever I see any of us online, I'm happy. So that's it. That's about about Half-Life. No, that's it. It's Half-Life 3. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. What else? Oh yeah, I found. Okay, we have been playing Phasmophobia in our channel. We haven't been playing it. Hoofy, I want to join you at some point to play Phasmophobia again. I will. Why did I say that? I said it. I cannot take it back. It is one of those games. I'm scared, but it's also fun. But I'm scared, but it's fun. I mean, I could just stick in the van. I will be the supervisor. Can I stay in the van and be the supervisor of everyone? Can I just do that instead of actively hunting ghosts? Thank you, Hoofy. Yes. The hard part is to find when. Yes. Oh, you'll get. Oh my God, you don't have. I mean, from now and later on a Saturday, it can work also. I mean, it will be afternoon for me, so you don't have to wake up very early. Or we can We can arrange something. If the time that Grim, now I'm making plans without Grim being here and agreeing. But okay, he usually streams at 3 p.m., which is like an hour and a half ish from this time. I forget Grim. Okay. Okay. What I wanted to say is that if the time that he usually streams, if that's okay with you, that works for me. So we can definitely do that. Yes. Okay. It is a love-hate game for me. I mean, yes, I get scared. I do get scared. But I understand. I appreciate the fun of it. So anyway, what was the news that I saw? Okay. Well, they released that, I guess, at some point in January. So it's the roadmap for 2025. And what it says, it's our roadmap. Okay. Hope you've all had a good start to new. Yeah, okay. Now it's Mars today. Oh my God, it's Mars. It's 1st of March. Happy March. You say happy March? I guess. Today's blog dives a little deeper into several different aspects of our plans. First and foremost, below is a roadmap. Okay. Chronicle, major updates, player character. Major updates. Our first major update to Phasmophobia this year, I don't know if they have released it yet, will be our Chronicle update. Do we have a Chronicle update? Which we detailed in development preview last year. Okay, Chronicle is all about revamping the way you record evidence, and rewarded for it, such as photos and videos in an investigation. Is that something that it is already released, or will it released? Who says, I'm usually up around this time anyway with the toddler, but if we set something up, then Mr. Hooves can sub it. Okay. Oh, I mean, then it's easy to do. Okay. Fixed. We can make it happen. You can find more details on the new media tab and the sound recorder in the latest dev review, and check out for a few screenshots in the slides. Okay, so it's going to be like that. Okay, cool. And media photos and work in progress. Oh, yeah. Okay. Our second planned major update for 2025 will be our player character overhaul. With this update, we're putting the focus on choice for players when it comes to their in-game Ghost Hunter. I mean, it's not like you could see the player, but like, it's like the same as Cyberpunk. Guys, I love Cyberpunk. I loved it. I love it. It is one of the few games, if not the only game, that after finishing the final quest, like the story, the game, I want to go back again and do all the side quests and be there in this world again and again. So I love it. It's love it. I spend a lot of time fixing, my character, and then you go into the game and it's a first-person game. There's nothing wrong with being a first-person game, but I cannot see. Okay, you could see your character when there's a mirror, or when they are like interacting, when there's a cutscene, or interacting with other characters. But yeah, okay. I don't want to sound negative. I have been saying so many bad negative things today. I'm sorry. Thank you for the good vibes. Right when I said something negative. But okay. Yes. We'll be refreshing character models, improving animations, and adjusting the overall experience when it comes to your Phasmophobia character. But okay, yes. I won't be able to see my character, but I can see the other person's character. So that I understand. It is what it is. It is like that. While we'll be making other improvements with the update, we'll be separating our full player customization into an update in 2026. Oh, so they have plans for going. Okay, good. This will allow our dev team to shift their focus into the much anticipated Horror 2.0 update and get that into the hands of players as soon as possible. We'll share more details on both of these updates later once we're ready. Huvi, one request, please. When it's not if, it's a when we make this happen, would you host it? Because I'm horrible in arranging and making a game. Like, Yes. Yes. Like you set up the game and I join your multiplayer because I don't know how to do those things and what we need to buy and check our equipment. And just tell me what to do. Just give me orders, give me directions, and I'm following. Yes. You're not the best. Okay, you are much better than I am. You are. Okay, we will figure it out. So, new map and map. Okay, new map. Yes, set up the lobby. Okay, good. So this year we will be releasing a brand new map. That looks nice. That looks a very nice study room. Old-fashioned. We're keeping details close to our collective chest so we can reveal it will be a small map. Good. Small. Keep it tight. Keep it close. Don't run around different rooms and getting lost and eaten by a ghost. In a location that will be totally unique to anything we've done in Phasmophobia up until now. We'll share more later this year, but we're excited to invite you in for your first investigations. For future Phasmophobia maps, we'll be keeping the size relatively small. This allows us to release more maps. Yes, I love it. I love small maps, not huge ones. What was it? We were in a camping area. That was a huge map. Or was it Phasmophobia, the asylum, the hospital? Come on, that is huge. We left it. We abandoned it. I remember we didn't like, okay, let's get out of here. Okay. We will release updated versions of Bleasdale Farmhouse, Grafton Farmhouse, and 6 Tanglewood Drive. Okay. Bleasdale Farmhouse rework completely overhauls the map with a new... Oh, that is... We have been in a farmhouse, but I don't remember anything resembling closely. Yeah. I know, right? And I was watching a stream from... What was it? I think they're called Hut Production. There are 3 British streamers. Very funny, very good ones. And Sips, which I know so many things about streamers. He's Canadian, but he moved to Jersey. Not New Jersey, Jersey, the island, like between UK and France, I think. Anyway, streamers. And they were playing it, and they were playing... so 4 people. The asylum map. They did like a speed run, and they finished it, and they made it, and it's like boom, boom. Probably they have done it many times, but I was like, what? So one went there, the other went there, they put the camera there, they did that, they did the dots and everything, all the evidence, they collected it, put photos, whatever, and they finished it. And it's like, I was like, what? Oh, my battery got exhausted, so I'm gonna change the camera. I have the backup camera. Now we're gonna go to the web camera. Oh my god, no! Wait. I have to do this. You can hear me, yeah? Okay. I need to go to this one. Hello. And we have this. Hi. Hello. Yes. Oh, I have to figure. Okay, let me position the camera. Okay. You see also the mic close. This is. No. Yeah. No. Bit more. And it change. No. Bit too. Sorry. Technicalities. Do I need to make it? Well, let's leave it there, okay? It works. It works. Where was I? Was I here? Yes, I was here. So, where are you guys? Where's the chat? I lost the chat. Chat. Hi. There we go. Yes. So yeah. Let's stick to small maps is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Seasonal events. In 2025, well, we are not... Okay. So in 2025, we'll be implementing the feedback we received across our 3 events and continue with the same themes for Halloween and winter, while introducing a new take on our Easter event. Easter. But that's in April. So we have time for that. This means in October, long time from now, ghost hunters will once again be working alongside the Blood Moon cult in order to summon the Blood Moon together, while during the holidays Krampus will return with a vengeance looking... Okay, so it's not Christmas. While the event and overall flow of these events will remain the same thanks to the feedback provided during and following last year's iterations, we're confident they will feel fresh. You'll be able to earn personal rewards as well as having the chance to experience the event across a wider selection of maps as we rotate the selection on a weekly basis. We'll talk about these changes in more detail closer to our Easter event in April. Okay. And beyond. Okay. Keep hunting, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well. Okay. At least we know what we're doing on Easter. Right? We're playing some Phasmophobia. Quiet now. I don't think I have any other news to talk about. Let's just hang out for a while, and then because I'm getting hungry, it's going to be lunch for me. Late lunch. It's 1:30. Which, if I were still living in Greece, 1:30 will be perfect lunchtime. Here in Sweden, and I guess the whole Western Europe world, I would say that 12 is more standard, and I have adapted to that, and I'm very hungry now. 12 is a great lunch time, but I think also, isn't that you guys in the US, lunch is like 12? I don't know why the Mediterranean, well, we're taking our time with everything, we're not in a hurry. You just ate some breakfast. Tell me, what did you eat for breakfast? What was your breakfast? Give me ideas. Well, I have sushi for lunch, actually. Yeah, typically 12 for lunch, yes. The Mediterraneans, though, so I guess it's the same for Italians. I think it's... But Greece is like 1, 2, that's lunch. Oh, some protein pancakes. Oh, that sounds good, actually. Probably Spain also. Let me see. Let me Google. What is the typical... let's say, lunch time in Greece? I'm going to Google it, even though I don't need it, just to see what the internet says. But I have been living there 30 years of my life, and I've been going there. Around 2. Okay. Greeks... Okay, this is... Greeks generally eat lunch between 12 and 5. That is a very broad window. And dinner between 6 and 11. Accurate, I will tell you. On average, lunch is served around 2 and dinner at around 9. Accurate. That is broad, yes. Guys and girls, everyone. 2 for lunch and 9, yes, that is 9 p.m. 9 p.m., which is bedtime for some. Dinner time. Yes. Yes, it is late. But for Greeks, it is not. It's like standard. And it's not like we have any health issues as a country due to that. We have health issues because we are smoking. Not me. We have a lot of smokers, a lot of junk food, unfortunately. But if you stick to the Mediterranean or the Greek diet, you're fine. But it's also because, I would say that Greeks don't sleep too early. And we don't wake up that early. I would say that if, let's say, the typical day here in Sweden, or many, I guess, depending, of course, I'm not saying that that's the case for everyone, but as an overgeneralization, 8 is like you can be at the office 9, so you might wake up at 8 depending where you live. So waking up at 8 instead of 6 here in Sweden, I wake up at 6 because I need to be at the office at 8, but I'm waking up at 6. Okay, wake. The alarm is at 6. I might get up from bed like 6:15, make my coffee, the kid is up, fix some breakfast for him, also help him with clothes, whatever, 7, we leave the house at 7, drop him off at school, and then I commute to work, 30 minutes. It's around that. The Greeks, you would wake up at around like 7:30, 8. So 8, you could sleep at midnight. 12, 1, let's say an average. So eating dinner at 9, everything is like a couple of hours moved later. So I guess that is why. And when it's summertime, it's even worse. Yeah. So what is a typical lunchtime in, let's say, Italy? Italy, if it's the same. Between 1 and 2:30 p.m. Yes, like what we do. Exactly. Your work starts at 8, the work at home usually 6:50. Exactly. It's exactly the same schedule for me. Yeah. And I guess many in our situation. Yeah. So the typical lunchtime in Italy, the second another Mediterranean country, is between 1 and 2:30 p.m. and dinner between 8:30 and 10:30. See, it's the same, accurate. Let's do Spain. Spain. 2 to 3:30 p.m. So yeah, it is a Mediterranean thing. Everything is a couple of hours later than the rest of the world. I wish I could just sleep till 8, but oh my god, I know, right? Me too, Hufi. Yeah. Nine is my cutoff time for dinner. What is cutoff time? I'm sorry. It's like you stop or cutoff time. We eat here in Sweden, our family of Sweden. Like, I don't want to eat past 9. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. No, me neither. So we eat dinner here at home at 6. If I say that to my Greek friends and relatives and family, that after 6 there's no dinner, like my brother would just lose it. Like, what? And I love them. I love the Greek traditions. Like, that's how I grew up. It's just a different lifestyle. The circle is different. When we go visit the whole family, me, my partner, our son, and my dad, he's like, okay, we will go out, eat dinner in a restaurant or a Greek tavern, traditional, to treat you guys. Oh, microphone. So when Niels, my son, he was little, even now, bedtime is between, 7, it's for kids, depending the kids, but it is a window between 7 and 9. That window also is usually the bedtime for small kids, not babies. Babies are toddlers, kids, toddlers, children. Even now he has to be asleep by 9, like 8:30 to 9. He must be asleep since we wake up early. So my dad is like, okay, we're gonna do early for you guys since we understand you have different schedules. So I have booked at 8 p.m. So 8 p.m. is early for dinner to go out and eat. It will be considered early. But I found it very sweet because they're trying to adjust. We were trying to find like the middle window. Yeah. But I mean, of course, we embrace it. I don't have a problem with it. I know that it is like that. Like, you go to a tavern at 9. Yeah. Usually 6. Yeah, I know. So it's like, okay, we will eat something. Of course, we eat something at 6 and some slight. But usually what happens when we move to Greece, when we go for holidays in Greece, okay, we adjust there and it's not an issue. It's not a problem. And my son loves the Greek food also, so it's like just bring it on, bring it. So it's we're having a great time. But if we know that we're going for dinner at past 7, 8, 9, then okay, we will eat some snacks. Yeah. It's okay. It works. Maybe not exactly the first day, but we adjust. And my boyfriend also, he loves the Greek cuisine and the Greek food. There were some times that it was a bit challenging, but it's. I guess it will be the same if suddenly my Greek relatives or friends come here to Sweden. They will lose it. It's like, what? 12? I just woke up and it's lunchtime. No, I didn't. I don't say that we just woke up, but exaggerating. It's different cultures, different traditions. It is fun. I mean, I say it is beautiful. It has some very nice places. It has some very ugly places also, like Athens. I'm from Athens. It is unfortunately some very dirty areas. City, cement, and trash. Yeah, but it has some very nice beaches and the waters. Yes. It is very relaxing. Hoofy, if you ever want to visit, I will be your travel planner. Natmat, what is it? Is it Hans that you live in the Netherlands or something? I guess the Netherlands is same as Sweden in schedule. But anyway, I digress. Guys, I think I should go eat lunch now. So I think I am going to wrap things up here. But, here is the camera. I'm looking there. Let me just... It has been great to see you, all of you here. Thank you so much for joining and having fun I hope you had fun with me. I'm thinking of including it in our schedule, like the Saturday streams or like weekend. Yes, thank you for being here, all of you friends. And I'm not sure if, as I said before, I don't know if Grim has a time. He was very busy the past few days, so think of me as the replacement. I don't know, the substitute, but no, I cannot ever replace Grim. But he will announce it. I haven't checked Discord. Anyway, stay tuned for our future shows. Fridays is when we stream, usually the 3 of us or 2 of us. So stay tuned. On Twitter we announce it, X, and our Discord. I hope you have a great weekend, all of you. Natmat, Hans, Mojo, Hoofy, Yuri, who else am I forgetting? I don't want to forget anyone, so I hope all of you you're having fun and have a great rest of the week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Oh yeah, you have German, you have Caribbean. The culture are very different in regards to how late someone says our tea. Yes, exactly. You understand me? Yes, Natmat, yes. And I'm so hungry right now. So, lunchtime for me. Have a great one, everyone. Thank you. And see you soon on the interwebs. Okay? Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.